At just 17, Tony Robbins was kicked out of his house. He had no money, no support, and no clue what his future held. But instead of letting life break him, Tony chose to grow. He worked tirelessly, read every book he could find, and visualized a better version of himself. Within just a few years, that same broke teenager was coaching top business leaders and even U.S. presidents. His message: you are not your circumstances, you are your choices. As a child, Tony Robbins lived in extreme poverty. One Thanksgiving, his family had no food. But then, a knock at the door. A stranger stood there with a basket of food. That simple act of kindness sparked a fire inside Tony. He realized, if a stranger can care about me, I must care for others. Today, Tony's foundation helps feed millions of families every year because he never forgot that knock. Tony Robbins once worked as a janitor, earning just enough to survive. But what set him apart was what he did with his free time. He read, learned, practiced speaking, and listened to personal growth tapes. That hunger for self-improvement made him different. Within years, that janitor became the most sought-after life strategist in the world, mentoring millions. He proved it's not where you start, it's where you decide to go. Tony Robbins once worked as a janitor, earning just enough to survive. But what set him apart was what he did with his free time. He read, learned, practiced speaking, and listened to personal growth tapes. That hunger for self-improvement made him different. Within years, that janitor became the most sought-after life strategist in the world, mentoring millions. Tony grew up with an abusive mother and deep emotional scars, but he always believed, my past does not equal my future. He didn't let trauma define him. Instead, he used it to fuel his mission to help others heal and grow. Every time he stood on stage, he shared not just knowledge, he shared hope. You've seen Tony Robbins on Netflix with Oprah, with world leaders, but few know the real story. He was once a high school dropout, working as a janitor, sleeping in a small apartment, barely surviving. He wasn't born rich. He built everything from the ground up, using just one tool, his mindset. Today, he's a billionaire life coach with a global empire.